Hey everyone, it's Roosta. I just wanted to show you a quick idea I had for Final Fantasy XIII Chapter 9 Bridges. This is something I've always wanted to make work, but I only just now figured out how to actually do it. Um, so I'm going to start timing when I push this button. 1, 2, 3, go. I want to start the timer early because it takes about 5 minutes to do this, so I wanted to start the timer so we could talk about it. So the first thing you have to do is fight these first two fights, because you need to fight the fights to open the bridges. The first thing, unless you can despawn them, which is what we're going to do for bridges 3 and 4. We'll start by fighting these guys.
You know what to do. Time for another approach. Keep the enemy off balance.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Be ready for the
This next fight, I don't really know the best strategy for it. I can usually get around, 50 to 55, depending on how good Odin is at targeting stuff, how much light gets interrupted, so on. There's also different ways you can do it. I'm going to do the slower but more reliable way, which is to summon Odin earlier. I'm still not 100% where the best place is ATB refresh and all that are, but might as well try and show this strat.
On your toes.
The lightning got interrupted a lot there. I'm just going to summon right away. The consciouses are provoked by Odin. You have to at least stagger him. I'm never sure whether it's best to go early. If this is actually a good strat, that means you can get more. And when the best time to do what is. But once you have Vent at level 3 and you've done a lot of training, you want to get into like 550, 554 I think is what Mr. Zlonjic said. But you definitely want to get some Thunderfalls in because you have to get the other guys in the fight. Each Thunderfall adds 29 chains, so
the storm is here.
But yeah, with a good fight, you can usually get to I've gotten to 49. That's a nice spot, so it could be possible to do a little bit better. This is also a good candidate for a Deceptisol use if this strategy does end up being good. The 53 is not terrible. So what I finally figured out is the fastest way to respawn Bridge 1 and Bridge 2, and there's a little spot right on this platform you have to look for. Right about here. Right, that little thing. Once you've gone there, the guys over here will respawn. The original method we had for this was to save load to get these guys to respawn, but you can just run down to there, and I think it's faster. For my test so far, it appears to be faster. It's a bit weird because I'm on Xbox, and Xbox is slow. Let's see. This should be enough to despawn the Thermodon, and then we'll do the same thing, one platform lower to despawn the Reaver. The respawn and then despawn. The Thermodon gone. The Bridge 4 is the one we have to despawn next. That's a terrible fight. If you're just learning the game now, be happy you never had to fight this terrible, terrible fight. Look for about the same spot. I'm activating a D-sub here because you need to get into the battle zone. The line for respawning, or for respawning the Reaver is about the edge of the battle zone, and then despawning it's over about the line I just crossed. And so you need to be beyond the despawn line so that you appear inside of his respawn line so you don't cross it again. But now he's gone. Yeah, that's all there is to it. It's less CP than the other way, but I think it should be faster. We need to do some timing. I'm on Xbox, so maybe someone who knows how fast they can go can figure out how fast it is on theirs. But in my PB, this was like 5:10 or something. And here I got 4:42, and I think the fight could be even improved maybe, and it's a good candidate for a Decept. So yeah, that's the idea. It's pretty straightforward, and I think it could be pretty good. So we'll have to time it and see. Thanks for watching.